What's up, guys?
What's up, Ty?
You got the #1 team in the country coming in. It's not exactly new experiences. It seems like they're always #1 when they play here. But what are your feelings about getting the shot the #1 team?
Yeah, I mean it's awesome opportunity. I think it's still though it's all about us. We got to do what we do, and we got to do it better. And I think that's been an emphasis on just focusing on what we do and trying to keep getting better every day.
They're beating teams by an average of 44 points, and you guys are 35-point underdogs. When you hear numbers like that, how do you feel?
It doesn't change a lot. It really doesn't. We still got to focus on what we do, and we have a good system and we have good players. So I think if we go and execute and do what we need to do, I think it'll all take care of itself.
You guys have had trouble establishing the run. They don't allow you to run on them. Just trying to find ways to get that going on Saturday.
Yeah, I think Coach Craddock and Coach Morris do a good job game planning, and I think they're putting in new stuff, new wrinkles that's going to help us definitely, and then we just got to go execute it. Simple as that, and I think it'll all take care of itself.
When you're trying to improve something like first down production or third down conversions or whatever, how tough is it when you're trying to against a team like Alabama?
Again, it's really not. It's not much different than going against anybody else. We got to go do what we do, and that's. And I think a lot of our third down is not being able to get it done on first down. And I think you got to really look back at first and second down conversion and see where we're at there. So I know we're really focusing on that, and we got to figure out ways to move the ball.
Do you feel good you guys can solve that problem?
Yeah, I think we're a really confident team. I think we know we just got to get back to the basics and keep doing what we're doing is do it a little bit better every single day. Keep working.
When you have those drives that you had on Saturday where you were moving the ball, what was really working for you guys that hasn't been working in those other 7 possessions?
I thought it felt like when I was out there after we got that first down and then another first down, it felt like it just kind of fell into place. For some reason, I don't know. I haven't looked at the stats on it, but I felt like we were a lot of 3-and-outs and a lot of that. But I felt like once we got in rhythm, we completed a ball, we got some yards on first down. I felt like it started to kind of fall into place, and we moved the ball well.
Coach Morris said you guys need to work on the center snaps. It's not your fault, obviously, but maybe get some better snaps from Ty. How's that going this week?
I mean, it's going good. We have been out there before practice, getting extra snaps, and after practice, and those guys are working really hard on that. So I have the full confidence in the world in those guys, and we all got to improve in some areas. So we just all got to kind of work on what we can work on to get a little bit better.
You know, obviously, O'Grady had a big game. We saw he was out there, but I guess he's a little under the weather. How important is it that he get back and be able to play this week?
Yeah, he's a game changer, as you can see. Provided a huge spark for us. So, yeah, he was a little under the weather today, but hopefully we can get him out tomorrow. And I think it was good. You could definitely see he was out there trying to still focus on learning and seeing what we're doing this week. So. It's good to have him around, so I'm glad he at least made it to practice.
Yeah, is that the other coach talk about mental reps? Was that good to see a guy?
Yeah, and you could tell he was actually invested and he was trying to get his mental reps. So that was good.
How do you feel about your chemistry with the wide receivers through several starts?
Yeah, I feel really good. Every single day. I mean, we've been working on different stuff to make sure this route is exactly how everyone runs it, and I need to put the ball where it needs to be. So. I feel definitely really good and feeling better every single day with those guys.
Yeah, I don't know. Did you ever text with Coach Eno, sir? You think he's over there now? I'm sure you know. I mean, like this week, but do you stay in touch with him at all?
He texted me a while back, but it's been a while. I haven't heard much from him since he's moved to Alabama. So, yeah, it would be cool to see him though.
Yeah, how'd you like playing for him? And you playing at least just say, hey, pregame or something? Or?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's a business trip definitely, so we got to focus on what we can do. And afterwards, if I see him or whatever, we'll definitely see what's going on.
Do you like playing for him?
Yeah. I mean, I learned a lot from him. Definitely. I mean, it's a different system obviously than this, but I learned a lot of West Coast systems, like plays and stuff. So it was really good to be under him for as long as I did.
You ever tell you stories about being scout team quarterback at Michigan State when State was the defensive coordinator and Saban yelled at him? Do you ever tell you those stories?
Yeah, we heard a couple stories about that. But I don't know if we can go into detail about that. But yeah, he had some good stories about Coach Saban.
Hey, how do you think the perception of Alabama's offense has changed over the last couple of years? And they used to be I formation, kind of pro style, another spread, kind of slinging all around the field.
Yeah, I mean, I think they've obviously changed with a lot of other teams, but again, I don't know. I haven't watched any of their offense. That's not my job. So, but yeah, I mean, from what I hear, I mean, they sling it around and do what a lot of other teams are doing now. So I think that's just kind of the progression of the game and how it's kind of changed over the years.
You obviously have to go into a game believing you can win, no matter how your season's gone or who it is. Do you guys believe you can win?
I think we're a really confident football team. I think it's all about us. I mean, we got to keep improving every day, and from just being around the locker room and hearing the guys talk, we're really confident. We know what we need to do, and I feel confident in going and executing it.
You know, Alabama's a team that's traditionally feasted on turnovers. They've got 3 pick sixes this year. I know you always want to take care of the ball, but against ball hawks like this, how much emphasis do you put on, boy, we don't want to give them anything because they're hard enough to beat without getting turnovers?
Yeah, I mean, it's similar to every game. I mean, it's all about ball placement and timing in the passing game. So definitely, still just like I've been saying, we're just going back and working on us. And if we work on us and we go and execute the way I know we can, I mean, I think it'll take care of itself.